Hello, my name is Ryan Brown from Los Angeles, and welcome to Beyond the Page from the D'Addario Education Collective. In part 4, we are going to look at Advanced Techniques for the Modern Drummer, Volume 1 by Jim Chapin. This book was published in 1948 and is an amazing book to use for practicing jazz independence. We're going to look at page 7, exercise 1A. There are 8 great examples on this page for developing independence. The top line is going to be right hand on the jazz ride cymbal pattern, and the next line is going to be snare drum. So as you can see, there are no feet patterns written here, so I'm going to show you 4 different ones that you can use to practice this book. The way we're going to play this is in a real-world example of playing 1 bar of time, and then 1 bar of the exercise, 1 bar of time, then 1 bar of the exercise. I'm going to do 2 times each as I go through this. This is an amazing way to develop comping, which is playing behind a soloist. When you're playing with a soloist, you're having a conversation with them. Developing independence in this way will make it so that if you hear something, you can react to it immediately. You think of something, you can play it immediately, and you don't have to worry about the independence getting in the way. The first foot pattern I'm going to do is left foot hi-hat on 2 and 4. So grab your book and follow along. This is at 100 BPM. The second way we're going to practice page 7 is by changing the foot ostinato. So this time I'm going to add in bass drum 4 on the floor, so bass drum playing on every quarter note, in addition to the left foot hi-hat on beats 2 and beats 4. Grab your book and follow along. Again, 100 BPM. This is exercises 5 through 8. The next way we're going to practice page 7 is by going back to only hi-hat, but I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do it only on the ands. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is a great way to develop independence with your left foot. So when you're comping behind a soloist, you can use this limb. So often when people are comping, they focus on the hands and the bass drum and they kind of neglect the left foot. So it's a great way to develop that independence and add this into your bag of tricks. This is numbers 1 through 4 on page 7, again, 100 BPM. Follow along. The last way we're going to practice page 7 is doing the same pattern I was just doing on the hi-hat, but I'm going to do it in both feet this time. So both feet on the ands, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, a great way to develop independence, getting your feet on the ands so stuff isn't just landing on downbeats. It'll really help you be able to follow along soloists and play anything that you can think of, anything that you can hear. Grab your book and follow along. numbers 5 through 8, again 100 BPM. So there's 4 different ways you can practice page 7. Use your imagination and come up with some other feet ostinatos to play underneath those patterns. Check out my website at ryanbrowndrums.com, and I hope to see you when I'm on the road with Dweezil Zappa. For the D'Addario Education Collective, thanks for watching and have fun.